Hi. So it's day 19, and I hung out with horses last night. Um, and that is not like a saying, that is the truth. I hung out with horses last night. I don't know why I sound like this right now, but um, apparently this is what I sound like in the mornings right now. And last night there was a Reiki event where we went and gave Reiki to horses. Um, now I'm not like a Reiki master or anything, um, but like the way they talk about it is like that if you don't feel well or like if something hurts and you like go to like put your hand on it, then you're a Reiki practitioner because you're using your hands for healing. So I mean, in a nutshell, there you go. But I just kept thinking, oh no, I really want to be around horses again. I miss being around horses. Not like I was around horses a ton as a kid, but like with the Girl Scouts, we used to go and do these trips to like a dude ranch. And I loved it. And I thought the horses were so cool. And, as a kid, most kids think that, I think. Uh, but I mean, they're massive. I'm 5'8". Like I'm a tall lady. Oh my goodness, they're so big. They're just these giant creatures, and some of them were like these workhorses. So they're like the Budweiser horses, like that you would see in the commercials, but they're so giant, you guys. And I mean, I was like, I don't hi. And like I was so timid at first because I was like, they're just so big. And then as soon as I got to touch them, like put my hands on them, I was like, and I just started crying, of course. Um, Self love apparently involves a lot of crying. I don't know why that is. Um, but yeah, it was wonderful, and they just it was just so healing, and the moon was out and there was these horses and you're just touching these horses and they would just stay like they would just stay there and just let me touch them and put my hands on them for a while, and I just kept thinking, thank you, I love you, thank you. And like the idea is that like we're supposed to be healing these horses. Well, of course the horses are like healing me. um just it was just a magical experience with these horses. And then at the end when they told us it was time to go, I was like not done with this horse. Like I kept trying to be like, all right, cool, see you later, thanks so much, bye. And I couldn't let go, and it was like the horse was like, nope, we're not done. And I know I'm talking about horses talking to me in my brain. So things are getting interesting, internet. But it really was just like this. It's just like I don't know. It wasn't effort. It was just love. It just was this unconditional, beautiful love, and you're just there touching these giant horses, and I was just like, oh my god, it was so cool. I was so overwhelmed and just like emotions overflowing, and it was just wonderful. Like I was so happy. So I want to do that all the time. And I had it in my calendar for the longest time, and I didn't sign up because I was like, oh, I don't know what work will be like. I'm not sure, la la la. And then on Sunday, a friend of mine was like, I think we should join a kickball league once a week. And I was like, kickball? I love kickball. I think dodgeball's more like my favorite game if I were to rank them, but I love kickball. And I was like, oh. And I had just been saying earlier that day that I wanted to do something for myself, like once a week, like a dance class or something. Because my friend Erica, talking a lot about Erica, she she was saying how she does like yoga once a week, and she has like all these different things that she does once a week, and those are her like standard practices. And I was like, I gotta get on that self-love stuff. So it just then of course my friend shows up and is like, hey, what about kickball? And I'm like, because it's a great way to get to know people. It's just like, it's awesome. So Spencer and I are on a kickball team now. Well, so when are the games, right? Thursday night is when the games are. And I was like, oh, but I've got the horse thing. Of course, I hadn't signed up yet because in my head, I don't know what. But so my friend AJ was like, hey, there's this horse thing happening tonight. And I was like, I'm going! I'm going! And so I just decided, listen, I'll just catch the kickball game next week and start then. Well, as soon as I said I'm going to this humans healing horses thing, I get an email saying kickball game has been canceled for that night. And I was like, of course, I'm not missing anything. There's more than enough time for everything I want to do. Everything's working out, you guys. So I just really, I really enjoyed it. I had so much fun. And it was just nice to be out. Like, my car smells like horse manure right now. And I'm not even mad about it. I'm like, it was just wonderful. And I have to go back. And I kept, like, I've been researching different places to go and ride. And I'm like, I've got to go do this. I've got to go do this. And I still haven't done it. So it was a great reminder that it's time for me to get back on that horse. Ah, funny. Anyway, yeah, happy. I don't remember what day it is now. 19? Anyway, whatever day it is, happy day. It's Freedom Friday, you guys. Ah, it's the best day. But every day is really Freedom Day. Because you get to free yourself at any time. Ah. Anyway, yeah. So yesterday being present, I was present with the horses. And I was present at work. I just felt kind of funky. Like all day I was a little bit like, But I think because I was really, excuse me, because I was really just kind of sitting with myself and being present with myself. So I wasn't like, la 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 la, which was great. Like it was really nice. So today I am setting the intention to breathe more because I can already feel in my belly. Fridays are when we have our big meetings and at work, and I typically feel like, oh, I have to get all this stuff prepped. I need to make sure I have X, Y, Z. And so I am just going to continue to breathe today. And just remember what it was like to have my hands on those horses. And yeah, today's the best day ever. Every day. I love you. Thanks for being here.